So look, bro. Happy Yon Day. We finna get straight into the reactions. I'm not doing no intros. No intros today for the simple fact I got 4 videos to do. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, good luck to whatever you doing. I hope y'all safe. Hope y'all alright. And if you watching this in class, wait till you get home. It's not that serious. Y'all be in the comments like, watching this from class. Boy, you girl, go home first. Do your work and go home. But look, straight into is what I said we're gonna do, so that's what we're gonna do. GGOT.
No one ever goes to work expecting an interaction to go south. These men walk in, one after the other, into...
If you dumb, you dumb. I like seeing videos like this for the simple fact people act like we are not in 2023, 2022, 2021, whatever the case. If you about to go hit you a lick, bro, if you're walking there, if you in the car, the street lights got you. I mean, the street cameras got you. If you walking there, bro, so many other businesses got cameras on their business outside and they can catch you. Or we got some place like this to where it look like an ATM camera them caught these. They be deserving it.
to a pawn shop in Houston and immediately come charging into the store. The camera seems to linger on one man who seems to be keeping a lookout, watching for any passerby. The camera pans to the register where an armed man jumps on the counter, pointing a gun in the cashier's face. The cashier quickly complies, opening his record and allowing the men to get to the money. They pull the cashier off camera and quickly make their way back out towards the door.
You think about this, and a lot of y'all don't know this. Well, if I go hit the lick with the homie and he do all the work, if we do end up getting caught, I get less time. If they would have smoked him, all of them would have got hit for the murder, not just the person that actually did it. And then y'all hitting the store, bro. Either they young drug addicts or they just don't know. Because I promise you, they be having a lockbox underneath, and 9 times out of 10, even the employees can't get to it. They got to wait till the store manager come or something like that. And if the store manager come, what you going to get, $1,000, $1,200? This is 7-Eleven. This is AM, PM, Arco. You ain't getting too much. Ooh.
Door. The lookout is standing by, ready to pull the door when his 2 counterparts are running. The men had their faces mostly obscured because they knew better, likely to avoid detection. But the lookout was holding his shirt up, having forgotten his covering at home.
And the one dude going
Group storms a locked gun shop.
What?
This group moves quickly, with some level of practice, unfortunately all too ready to storm this gun shop in Texas. They set up a chain to the back of the truck and yank off the bars. There's a little pushback from the metal, but within next to no time they can yank off the gates.
Now, this is a lick that you hit with everybody, bro. Every time I see a lick, I be like, why they got 3 people with them? Why they got 4 people with them? They said they hit a gun store. They got a truck. You can load it up in the back. But if it's just you and a homie, y'all can only probably take like what? 4 or 5 each? Because I ain't really, 4 or 5 each. Then you need some ammo. They got vest up in there, bro. I'm trying to, what? So yeah, this is valid. This is valid. The only thing that's not valid about it, on my mama rest in peace, if all of them get caught, somebody's gonna tell. That's the only thing about it. Do a lick by yourself, so if you tell, you only telling on yourself. What y'all think nobody gonna do? What you gonna tell on yourself for? You be up in there sitting in that interrogation room like, I hope old girl don't tell on me. Meanwhile, you just met her yesterday. I hope old boy don't tell on me. Meanwhile, you just met him today with your other homie. You going to jail, bro. I'm not even lying. A lot of them went to jail over this.
All the men running at once, jumping the counters and going for their guns and ammunition. They make their way through the store with some efficiency, which is essential given that they're on an extreme time limit. There's likely an alarm that's been tripped, either from smashing the gates, the displays, or something else that's been tripped. The masked men go in and out, running back and forth and grabbing a few more things before escaping. They weren't caught either. Despite being clearly videotaped, the robbers got away with their gun store plunder.
Nah. I bet y'all any kind of, where they say this was at? Please look this up. Where he say this was at? Y'all mind if we watch it again? Oh yeah, Houston, Texas in 2016. He said they wasn't caught, bro. Gun store. I know y'all smart. Y'all way smarter than me. Find it and put it up in the description so I can pin it, because I want to see if they really ain't been caught. And what's that, 2016? It's 2003, that's 7 years. I said 2003, you know what I mean. And we're going to say 2022 because we only like 16 days into 2023. So, man, find a report, please, and put it up. Because I know for a fact some of them got caught.
Despite being clearly videotaped, the robbers got away with their gun store plunder.
Wow.
Bank robber evades custody by dressing like a mummy.
Never.
Any old face mask won't do when trying to obscure your face. This man seemed to know that fact. He wrapped his head and hands in bandages.
If this is really true, the police gotta feel stupid as hell. Because I know I would. If it's a bank robbery, right? People do what they gotta do. Or people do the most they can. Or people try their hardest to go up in there in disguise, bro. If I pull up to a bank robbery and I see something like this, I'm gonna be like, it's bro. He trying to be too disguised. What he say? How he do it?
Even though he was clearly photographed, no stretch of the skin or identifying features were available to scrutinize. This bank robber is wanted by the FBI as he hid his identity so well that no one would be able to tell who he was even if they tried. Some people try to be as nondescript and difficult to remember as possible. This guy somehow achieved the same result with an opposite approach. Bank robbers on a wild...
Hold on. You cap, bro. You just said he was disguised as a...
Bank robber evades custody by dressing like a mummy. Any old face mask won't do when trying to obscure your face.
I'm thinking he dressing like a mummy. You get what I'm saying? Y'all know how y'all be up in... Man, that's cap. And it's not just me. Y'all thought it too, bro. He said he evaded custody by dressing like a mummy. So I'm thinking, bro, dressed up like a mummy, standing like a mannequin like this, and the police just walking right past him. He ain't even moving like... I don't care. I'm not the only one that thought he was just talking about, oh yeah, he hit a lick. Dressed like a mummy. I mean, he did. You confusing, bro. That's why I be muting this commentary sometimes.
This man seemed to know that fact. Bank robbers on a wild car chase. When you're escaping a crime scene, there's often not enough time to think about your safety or the safety of people around you. These bank robbers used what was essentially a falling apart vehicle to escape police custody.
Bro, when your car is on the rim like that and you're running for the police, what's going through your mind? Because I know I'm caught. What's going through your mind, bro? Robbing somebody for theirs, get another charge, or Grand Theft Auto on yours? What's going through your mind? I'm hopping out and I'm running. It's nothing you can do but get more of the police force on you at this point. You riding on the rim. They just waiting for you to stop. You riding on the rim, bro. He up in there spooked, adrenaline rushing.
Despite all signs pointing to this car being unable to handle it. First, the driver is blocked in by a truck with one wheel down to the rim, but he pushes through, continuing to drive on the metal rim until the car is basically lopsided. He keeps going, turning the car around and driving the opposite way. It looks as though the vehicle may have lost the police after him for a while,
on the rim?
roughly when the vehicle begins sparking. It loses some metal from underneath, but it soldiers on. Eventually, the officers catch up to him, but he doesn't seem to show any signs of slowing down. Even when it drives through the median, it's not until the car begins smoking that the men inside try to switch cars.
The median. This is what I don't get about people running from the police, bro. Soon as you lose the police, get out and run. I'm not talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna stay in the car, I lost him. No, once the bird get on you, it's a wrap. Y'all like to run from the police when it's one of y'all, stay up in the car. Then they get 2, 3, 4. As soon as the police get behind you, run. Because sometimes they be by themselves or they with another officer. And if you run up in the trenches, bro, they gonna be like, Y'all wanna wait till y'all get the whole force on you, then hop out the car and run. I'm telling you, now today is impossible. It is almost impossible, I should say, to get away from the police while you doing a high-speed chase. I don't see it happening. Not in that car, bro. You better hit some projects.
This doesn't move smoothly enough for anyone to escape, as the officers end the wild chase and descend on the robbers with no hesitation. Bank teller dissuades robber. Usually robbers get the upper hand on tellers and cashiers. This is because most places instruct those handling cash that their lives are significantly more important than the money they're handling. This teller, however...
I stereotype. I do, bro. Therefore, bro look like an ATM customer, not a teller customer. You know what I'm saying? Look what he got on. Every time you see somebody with a dingy wrinkle hat like that when he real old, but it's a character on it, and he still got the little... Why y'all be using the size on your hats for? We don't care how big your head is, bro. We don't. Once he come to the teller, there's something going on. You ain't got no ID. I mean, you got ID, but you ain't got no business like that, bro. You get paid on the 1st or the 5th, so you go to the ATM, withdraw your money, get you some Coke, and leave. I mean, withdraw your money for some Coke and go about your day. If bro coming up to the teller is some, what you need a check? You need a loan? Look at you. I stereotype, bro. You don't need none of that. You trying to rob somebody. That's what he trying to do.
Whoever didn't get the memo.
This is the guy St. Clair Shores police want to find. He's accused of trying to rob this Flagstar Bank at 9 and Harper on Wednesday afternoon.
The robber comes up acting casually as though he was a regular customer. The teller informs him it'll be a moment because she's helping customers in the drive-thru. His demeanor changes, yet she still instructs him to hold on. No matter if he's armed, she'll finish the work she's doing before handling him.
Wow.
The branch manager witnesses what seems to be an unpleasant interaction between the two of them, but before he can do it, the man rushes out.
She a demon. That's how I want my wife to. Well, matter of fact, you better press that button if that was my wife. Bro showed her a burner. She knew he was trying to rob it, and she still was ignoring, bro. Like, I got a customer, my guy. I understand you got a pistol on me, but I got a customer, my nigga. So if you want to shoot me now, you ain't gonna get what you want. You gonna cause a scene. So if I was you, just wait till we at a bank. Everybody waits. Let's keep it 100. Even a robber. Stand your ass in line if you want to rob me, bro. That's it.
This might be a brave act or someone tired and just trying to do their job. The teller admittedly had dealt with a robbery at her last branch and thus was a bit braver and perhaps more confident in how she handled this. But like I said, most places...
Oh yeah, she need to stop for somebody actually pop her. I'm not lying. She did this at her last bank, so she just felt like she threw her and ain't nobody, hey, she gonna get popped. Not even lying. You better stop thinking you he woman around here. He woman, that's cartoons. Superheroes ain't real. You will get popped trying to tell the bank robber, yeah, stand in line. I have 2 customers ahead of you.
advise against this, as it can be a dangerous way to handle a robbery.
Thankfully, no one was hurt in this case, but police remind us all it doesn't always end like that.
Give them what they want. It's your life is absolutely not worth the risk of losing that over money or any property.
Especially when you on a clock.
Home invasion robbery.
You do a 9 to 5, you ain't even got a salary there, and you trying to defend it.
It's always good to keep a camera if you feel like your space might not be safe.
At the L Apartments near the Met Center,
I don't know how he got in.
an intruder walked right into Jamie Buchanan's bedroom.
This man was informed by his roommate that a stranger was in his room.
He says, there's a guy in your bedroom. And I said, what? He said, there's a guy in your bedroom. That's when he turned around and looked and just kept on going.
The camera catches the moment the robber walks in, surveys.
Bro, my cameras are set up like this too. Anything triggers it. Like you come around the house, you come in the front, you go in the house. I got certain cameras at certain places, right? I don't care what I'm doing. I'm speeding home, and I'm gonna pop you. I'm not lying. That situation, I wouldn't call the police for the simple fact. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I wouldn't call the police because this would have happened. They'll say, "Don't go. Wait for us to come there." The police be taking like 5 or 6 minutes. House leaks takes like 2 minutes, bro. 3 minutes, right? If you a smart one. With that being said, if you get home before them and you do your thing when you see him, they're gonna be like, "We told you to stay there. Why did you do it?" Even though it's not illegal, you'll get frowned upon or some kind of smoke coming from it. Like he called us, told us, we told him to wait. He still did it on his own. Instead of going home, oh, I'm surprised. Bang, bang, pow. Police get there, what happened? I came home, bro was in my house, I seen him in my car. Oh yeah, cool, justified, whatever. Y'all hitting house leaks, bro. Y'all better stop this, man. Y'all, and I really don't knock it, because that used to be my thing. But like I told y'all, I ain't hit not one house after I turned 19. I was doing that as a teenager, bro. 13, 14, 15, you know what I'm saying? Grown men still hitting house licks is crazy to me. Still robbing gas stations is crazy to me, bro. You're gonna have to do another one tomorrow. What you think you gonna get? Like, you not finna get rich off of either or. Probably a couple pistols out of somebody's house, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And zeroes in on a wallet. He moves quickly and with purpose, meaning he got away, but the confidence in which he moves is almost unnerving. The same robber committed 5 other nearly identical crimes and escaped in the same complex,
Yeah,
meaning he's likely a resident who knows when and where to strike.
The exact same crime reported inside the same apartment complex.
5
home.
times.
And the other guy was in his apartment. He was home. And that's
And that's why I be like, everybody need a burner in their house. So if you was home and he came in there and you encounter him, what you gonna say? Leave! I'm going to call the cops. Yeah, man, what? That's your house. Protected by any means necessary, bro. I be telling that's how people end up getting smoked in their own house. How you gonna try to confront somebody robbing your house and you ain't got no weapon? Y'all be getting bats and knives. There ain't be no knife to no gunfight. I'm telling you, I don't just be talking. I mean, sometimes I do. But when it come to advice, man, get you something. Even if it's a little 22 or 20, get them up off you. Have them run out of there.
The camera catches it all, though with an obscured face, it doesn't really matter how. Home security cameras link robberies. Sometimes doorbell cameras are your first and last line of defense.
Police were able to get some pretty clear images of those suspects thanks to home surveillance cameras, and they hope to warn residents to be on the lookout.
Hold on. Speaking of cameras, dogs is the best as long as you can have. What you for? Nothing. Hey, shut up. What's your problem?